academic year, your preparation for class 10, or you are someone in class 9 but still not able to figure out how to cover SST or how to ace good marks in SST, then this video is for you. Welcome on the platform Deeksha Vedantu, and this is your SST faculty Tanvi Mam. As per my knowledge, as per my research, what I have done in this video, I put all the secrets that are required for us to score 95 plus or to become a topper in SST subject. My dear student, most of the students have this thinking that maths and science, let's give it 80% weightage and I'm going to study SST at the last moment, isn't it? You are also the same one, right? I know that. But now this year, like either it is class 9 or you are in class 10, both the classes are quite important for you. Why? Because in class 9, if I say the syllabus is quite long, which you don't have a habit up till class 8. Similarly for class 10, we have board exam, and this time the priority is to cover the syllabus before October and November. So to cope up with all the things, these secrets will help you to get good marks in your SST exam. See, my dear students, when your percentage comes na, this subject has equal weightage of that of maths and science. I know you guys have planned your futures in maths and science, but my dear students, this subject for these particular year is quite important, and we have to decode that strategy, isn't it? Are you guys ready for it? See, by this video, I am pretty sure if you follow this strategy, you are going to rock in your class 9th or class 10th exam. So what are the strategies? The first strategy or the first secret is the forgetting curve. Forgetting curve, what is this by? So it happens with everyone. It happens with everyone in studies, not in other things. If we are being asked by our parents that we are going to go on a trip after 15 days, you will remember that every day. But if I ask you to learn unification of Germany today, after 15 days, everything will be vanished from your mind, isn't it? Yes, that's true. So let's decode how it can be solved. There is one secret about forgetting curve. What happens now if we study something today? If we study something today, we come back after 15 days without any regular intervals. What happened? That whole concept will be like flown from our mind. Why? Why it happens? Because, my dear students, our brain has a limited space. Okay, it is made in a perspective that it forgets thing, right? It forgets thing. We don't have that much retention that whatever we study in life will be retained in our mind forever. So for that, but we have one strategy. If we want to retain it for future, if we want to retain it for your exam perspective, then we have to follow this curve. What curve, my dear student? If you study at day 1 and you try to remember the same concept at your day 100 or your exam day, definitely you will not. To make that possible, you have to revise it at intervals, and that is known as revision at regular intervals. Okay, follow this plan and for sure you will remember your concepts forever. That is first thing. Day 1 you studied your concept. Take day 1 when you studied your concept. Okay, after day 1, the very next day you have to revise it. I particularly adopted this practice that for the complete day I studied something. Okay, when the next day I sit on the study table, for 15 minutes I will take to revise what I studied yesterday. Right? Similarly, you can do. You studied SST chapter Rise of Nationalism in Europe, 2 pages about French Revolution and Napoleon today. The next day you study on your study table, close the book, try to recall it. Try to revise it. See your short notes. Okay, done. Very good. One recall is being done over here. Then do not forget that let's leave it for exam now. Come back after 7 days. Now revise it once again. Revise it once again after 7 days, because there might be fact that you missed in your mind. Right? Then come back after 15 days. Right? Now follow this same strategy after every 15 days. Like particularly if you are studying for 6 days regularly, bacha, keep your Sundays for revision. Right? Sundays for revision. Like if you are revising maths and science on this Sunday, give it another Sunday to SST in English. So at regular interval, when we are revising everything what we have studied, it gets retained in our mind. So we know about this forgetting curve, that if we studied anything at day 1, we are going to definitely forget it day 100. To make it retained in your mind, what you have to do, you have to revise it in 7 days, then 15 days, then at least once in a month. So this is the very, very best and the first secret that I wanted to show you. Okay, done. Moving to the next one, my dear students, and the next one is, pay attention. This is, reading is not studying. This is the mistake most of the students are doing. See, sometimes what happens, your parents ask you to study. You're not in a good mood to study. Actually, you are never in a good mood to study. That is the problem. So, whenever you're not in good mood to study, what do? You pick up your books, you just act like reading, or sometimes you're reading too. You just act right, reading. Close your books, you read at least 10 chapters. But what went in your mind? Nothing. Do you think this is the perfect strategy? No. Reading is actually not studying. By my dear students, activate all your senses when you are studying. You have to do that. How? Reading along with active recall method. Now ma'am, what it is? So beta, if you read one page of your NCERT, right, I will suggest you to close that NCERT and recall that point again. Okay, I read the complete NCERT, make the points while then, and then close the book. Try to recall everything what you studied. Just reading the book is not enough. Okay, this will never bring you confidence, but if you are recalling it now, you're telling to your mother that this I studied. You're telling to the mirror or the wall. Talk to anyone if you don't have friend at your home. Right? So reading is not studying. You have to actively recall bacha along with it. What to do? So read for 10 minutes. You read at least 2 pages for 10 minutes. Close the book, recall and write. If you will write it, another senses will be activated. So now what you did? Read. Mind is being used. You're speaking it. One more sense is being used. You're writing it in a short, quick manner. Like you have studied what? Role of Napoleon. Just quick points. What he has done. Civil code it is known as. Then all the important keywords. Write it in shortest form possible. Okay, so this will help you bacha for sure. Third secret. My third secret, in which we are going to burst all the myths that's available in the market regarding SST. What? Ma'am, SST is boring. Okay. Ma'am, we have to learn a lot of things in SST. Okay. Ma'am, this is nothing which have concepts. So we need to do what? We need to just mug up. Basically, you're talking about ratification. Is it? No. You're totally wrong if you think that. SST is the beautiful subject, bacha. Just you need to understand it is a story, and every story has a structure. Every story has a structure. By Gandhiji came to India. He took rest for 1 year. Then he applied one principle, Satyagraha. What were the early Satyagrahas in India? What were the reasons for that? What came as a result to that? By everything is a story. Why don't you forget the stories you watched on Netflix? Why? Because you enjoy listening to it, seeing to it, watching to it. Okay, so pick up the favorite teacher of history or for SST from YouTube, because I don't know, I'm not asking about myself, because I want you to learn SST in the most beautiful way possible. This is actually a good subject. So coming towards history, beta, history is all about story. So if you think that you're just picking up the answers, doing ratification without even understanding about anything, then stop it. If you study SST, you have to ask WH questions to what you are studying. What is WH questions? By what happened first? Why did it happen? Who was involved? What was the result? Don't you think these points are enough for it? Like, I will give you an example. If you are in, like, I'm not talking about class 9th examples particularly, because new NCERT has been released. So if I talk about class 10 beta, if you have a non-cooperation movement, so what we will start? Why was it started? Right? Then what was the cause of it? Then who was involved in that movement? Why it ended? What was the result of non-cooperation movement? Don't you think this is a proper framework in a story format that you have to follow in entire history? When we come to civics, it is about system. What is the concept? What is secularism? Explain in 5 lines. Right? What is Indian secularism? So, what is the concept? Its definition. Why is it needed? Like there is a question, why decentralization? That means Panchayati Raj system is needed. So, it comes from here. Then think about how does it work in India? Give the example of each. Similarly, when I talk about geography, most hated subject of most of the students. Why? Because it has facts. It has details about how much percentage of mineral and where it is. So why don't you use map for it? Use the map. It's our India, bhai. Our India. We should know about the locations proudly. So where it is found, why it is found there, how it is useful, what are the problems. And when we talk about economics, it is also very easy. You just need to picturize it. You just need to make it as a story and frame your answers in a structure format, just I told you. And this is my secret number 3. Next, what is this? The 3-layer SST method. What is this 3-layer? Are we going to make layer of pages or leaves or etc.? No. The 3-layer is beta, when you read na, it should not be just putting up task end to end and just showing your parents that I have reading this chapter, or your teachers that yes, we did the reading of the chapter, the words are underlined properly and I have done my task. No. More than reading, you have to understand the concept. See, pay attention when you are doing the first reading, bacha, right? Make a picture, make a story, understand that concept, by what it is saying, why Napoleon came, why Napoleon did why he was a liberal leader. Once you have done this, then go to the second one, that is memorization. Beta, in the memorization, 2 to 3 things are involved. First, to figure out keywords. What are keywords? I made a video on this topic. So we know that in the entire page of NCERT, not everything is important. Certain keywords are important, which we have to memorize. We need not to memorize the whole book. Then what? Keywords, the dates, the name of people, examples, places, and all the important things. For that, what we can do? The second layer is to make what? Quick notes or to memorize the important events. Okay? But when you memorize it, when you read it nicely, why don't you close the book and try to write it? Again, thinking, what? Reading and writing involved. All your senses will be activated. You know about Ved, right? The ancient literature of India. What's the logic behind it? Why do Pandits today just recall that Vedas, that shloks very quickly? Do you know the reason? Because it's through ages that it is passed. Like previously we don't have pages na, we don't have any written material, pen or something, so it was transformed from one generation to another via oral tradition. Later on, even oral tradition, but manuscripts were written, which some were lost, some are being found. So see, how it is being retained to the generation up till now is just through this passing of oral tradition. When you learn it, you speak it, and then you write it. Shruti and Smriti. This is the concept in Indian Vedic system. And this actually works. And this is secret number 4. Fifth one. The 30-minute chapter formula. Ma'am, how much to study? No, beta. It is not how much to study. It is just to learn the strategy right now, so that when you study, it won't take so much of time to read a chapter or to learn a chapter. So what's that 30-minute chapter formula? You sit for 10 minutes, your concentration full in your book, read and understand. Then second one, if you read a single page in that 10 minutes, make a mini mind map for it. For sure you have to do this. Close your book. Try to recall, speak it to your parents or to the wall or to the mirror, as I told you. And then write the answer. Figure out what question can come from this topic. If you are reading the chapter from the starting rise of nationalism in Europe, you will get a question. Which question? By what led to the feeling of nationalism among the people of French Revolution. So you understood it, you make the mind map, you recalled it. Now you have to write it by, because in exams reading and recalling won't come na, you have to write it, and then you have to check the keywords at the last after writing that you missed something or not. The 50-minute chapter formula. Sorry, I said 50, it's 30-minute chapter formula. Okay, and the last secret number 6. Use the Feynman technique. I slipped the tongue, sorry. Use the Feynman technique. What's this? By study, explain simply, teach a junior. Basically what I have been telling you in the entire video, that you study first, you understand it first, you explain it simply to yourself, and the third method is to explain to any junior if you have, any classmate if you have, if you don't have anyone to wall or mirror. This actually is the technique that is known as Feynman technique. Right? So teach it to anyone. Become the teacher for a day. Then you will understand the pain behind what we are carrying. Although we are so lucky to be a teacher. Fine. So these are the 6 secrets that you have to follow. See, the video which you are watching right now is quite made to make you energetic, so that you can be quite energetic in your class 9th, class 10 journey. Right? And if you still feel that, ma'am, this is the problem I'm facing in class 9th or class 10th in SST subject, by free feel to write in the comment section. You are watching this video at the platform Deeksha Vedantu, class 9th, class 10th, made entirely for the students who watch us in English, who are willing to study in English. Okay, so regarding any preparation, all the video lectures, acad videos, one-shot videos, 30-minute revision videos, we are also going live every day at 5 p.m. and a lot more study material is already uploaded on the lecture. You just need to hit the subscribe button right now. Okay, so I'm hoping to meet you in the next video. Up till then, bye-bye. Follow this SST secret. Don't tell it with anyone. Bye-bye.